Hi Scorpio, welcome to your full moon in Cancer reading for January 6, 2023. Happy Gregorian calendar New Year. Um, you have the moon for the next 2 weeks, so I think this is going to be a significant moon for you. The moon can mean that you are dealing with your subconscious, or things could just be a little bit out of focus, a little fuzzy, not completely clear. You could be a little bit moody with the moon, but I do think it'll have an effect on you. Things could be a little bit weird, a little bit strange. They feel a little bit odd with the moon. You know, lunatics and all. I'm not saying you're a lunatic, but this is an example. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your world. You have the Eight of Swords. These are the things that are being a cycle that is ending for you. It's finishing up. So, sort of a stalemate or feeling like we can't affect a solution in partnerships. You're putting a lot of energy into not being able to do something. You're putting a lot of energy into feeling like your hands are tied. And the Two of Cups is relationships. It's the heart's a mirror desire, that we see that in somebody else, our desires. Very often, the Two of Cups are very different people, but we still have some attraction or some pull towards it. So this can be in all kinds of relationships. It does not have to be romantic. It can be work. It can be parental. It could be any kind of relationship, friendship. It doesn't matter. It's just partnerships of all kinds. And you kind of are not seeing your way clear. You feel sort of stuck in the mud. All right? So let's see how you are dealing with this, how you're responding to this. And by the way, this is what's being cleared out. So you have the Six of Swords. Looks like you are doing something. And the Seven of Wands. Well, you're defending yourself, number one. And number two, with that Six of Swords, it is kind of taking your lessons and looking for calmer waters, looking for a different place so that you're not feeling that emotional tribulation and mental tribulation, to be quite honest. It's a little bit of both. But it is moving on. It is moving on and kind of taking the moral high ground with the Seven of Wands here. Feels like you're a little bit on the defensive, or you feel like you need to defend yourself with this card. It is a competitive card, so there feels to me like there's some competition around as well. And if there is, you have the upper hand, which is really nice with that Seven of Wands card. Let's keep going, and then we will get some clarification later. So the moon affects you here in the fact that you think that you can't change a situation in a partnership. And then the moon affects you here in a sense that you have to find some calmer waters. It's like a divine discontent a little bit, that you just feel like, okay, enough of this mental chatter. I need to quiet my mind. I need to find a place where I can quiet my mind, that kind of thing. And what comes of it? Well, a healthy body and a healthy wallet and nice work. It's usually what we do with our craft and honing our craft, but we're usually pretty good at it. So we're just kind of like working. So what you might do, what I see that you might be doing here, is throwing yourself into your work in order to avoid emotional in order to avoid your emotions. Because again, that moon would definitely affect the Queen of Cups. That's my Scorpio card. So it is definitely you. And Scorpios go deep. So in order for you not to fall into an emotional hole, you throw yourself into work. And also your physical body, which I think is really good, especially with the Eight of Pentacles there, because it's a healthy body as well. It's good health. And so you may be looking into finding different ways to help your body find its balance again. And I would say, have you ever thought of swimming? Or if you do swim, you might take that a little more seriously. There's a lot of water around you. So the moon is pulling up maybe some financial insecurities as well for you, but you remedy that very quickly. That seems to be like a no-brainer for you. I think it's more of the mental energy that you could be grappling with this. Well, it is because it's the moon, but the moon is also, it's your feelings as well. And with the moon in Scorpio, your intuition will be spot on. You will trust that, or you should trust that explicitly, because Scorpio is a very intuitive card, and the moon is intuition. So those two together are, you may really get like these very strange insights out of nowhere, and they prove to be right. Or you could be thinking about somebody and they call you or show up, or that kind of thing. It's very intuitive, it's very psychic energy with the moon. But you have 2 8s. And when I see 2 8s on either side, it's like a bookend for me, then it always says really pay attention to that center one. And that is saying it's imperative for you to find emotional balance. And you will. And you absolutely will. But you do it through work, or you do it through your physical. All right, let's get some clarification cards. We'll go with the 8 and the 2 of Cups here. You have the 7 of Cups. You may not trust this partnership. It's kind of like taking what you've learned from a situation, going somewhere else with it. But it's this feeling of, if I don't take these swords away, I'll have to defend myself against them later. It's kind of a push-pull as well, because the 8 of Swords doesn't feel like they can do anything about it. But this is an action. It's kind of like stealing away from camp a little bit. It's a sneaky card. I want to pull another one. Maybe you think some partnerships are not on the up and up, or you think there's just something dodgy going on. Well, things are changing. The wheel is momentum and a turn of the wheel. So if we are going from this to this, that's what's changing. This feeling that things aren't right, something doesn't feel right. I don't trust. I don't trust the situation. I don't trust the person. I don't trust myself to make that decision. To move out of the mud, to move out of the mire. I don't trust myself, so I won't do anything kind of energy. But that's changing. That's changing with the Wheel of Fortune. And in a way, I always see this as sort of healing relationships as well because of the caduceus there. So there can be that energy as well. All right. In any case, the wheel is always saying that life is a gamble, and sometimes you're at the top of the wheel, and sometimes you fall to the bottom, but it will just keep changing, and so you'll find yourself on top again. And I think when we are on the bottom, we have to remind ourselves that the wheel continues to turn, and soon things will change. It's the luck of the draw, really, with the Wheel of Fortune, but it usually means that things are changing for the better. And in this case, I feel that that is the truth as well. All right, so how are you dealing with this? Wow, it is changing. Look at that. Relationships become easier. Partnerships become easier. And I mean, this could just be, let's say you have a work partner that has been difficult. Because the moon there, everybody's moody, right? Everybody's got something going on. And everybody's a little bit moody. But the wheel is turning, things are changing. And it seems to me like things are getting a little lighter. And with that Ten of Cups, very much so. This is faith, it's ultimate happiness, it's, it's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So we can find some things settling within a family situation or relationships. Yeah, you are definitely moving towards calmer waters with that Six of Swords, so that's good. And I would say also with the Ten of Cups, there is a completion to a partnership situation as well. So one cycle is complete and something else can begin. And I think your finances your finances get in order. If you were having some financial weird, and I mean, we're just coming out of Christmas, and the world is a little bit rocky where money is concerned right now, and finances, and stock market, etc., etc. And the Eight of Cups is bringing some balance back to that. We're working really hard. The Queen of Pentacles gets what she wants. So absolutely, if you want work, you'll find it. If you want more money, you'll get it. If you want better health, you will get it. But you'll do it very practically with the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups will intuitively get you there. Nice combination, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. It's a really nice combination. Water and earth make mud, and mud builds stuff. So yes, good combination. Absolutely. Okay. It all turns out well in the end. But the moon is definitely I would say, first of all, it's an important moon cycle for you. And the fact that it's Cancer, it's a cancerous moon, that means that there's a lot of intuition. It's very psychic. With that Queen of Cups there, very psychic. But you put that psychic energy to very practical use. And Scorpio is very intuitive, so maybe you get a heightened sense during this lunar phase, and you can really use it and put it to practical use. What does Spirit want you to know? You have the King of Wands. So this is my Aries card. It is a card of an authority, a leader, a leader, and somebody who is a pioneering individual. This could be you because Mars is also one of your ruling planets. So this could be you in that you take situations into your own hands and you go out for an adventure. You begin something new. You start to create foundations for yourself. A very pioneering energy. It could also be somebody else. But, this is you. This is your reading. So I have a feeling that it's you. I like the King of Wands. They can be a bit of a know-it-all, so you want to look out for that. But otherwise, I think they're good leaders. And the thing is that they're not afraid to step out of their comfort zone. They look for adventure. That's what they do. They look for new trails to blaze. They yearn for that kind of thing. So this could be you, a trailblazer. Yay you, Scorpio. Again, all's well that ends well. It doesn't look too bad, actually. And this is being closed out. It's being phased out. It's leaving your system. It's leaving your cycle. And we're moving into much better waters here with the Six of Swords, moving towards healthy work, healthy body, a strong, a strong internal energy, a strong external energy, and ready for something new. Ready for a new adventure. Well done. Thank you, Scorpio, for listening. I'll be back in 2 weeks with a new moon reading, doing the dailies, and I think the journaling should come out around 22nd. That's my plan. So if the video goes well and I can edit it properly, then it will. All right, kids. Thanks for listening. Much appreciated. Have a great 2 weeks. Talk to you soon. Bye.